Hey, it's ManLikeSuper. I'm here with Emiliana. Did I say that right, Emiliana?
You did say that right, yeah.
She's a sex therapist, and the reason why I'm here, because I got this friend. It's not me. He's got a problem with not intimacy, but impotency.
Impotence.
Impotence. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's the word. That's the one I'm looking for. He can't get it up basically when he's with his girlfriend.
Right.
Apparently, it's common. Something to do with watching too much porn.
Well, this is now a situation.
Okay.
Very much in the younger generations, 18, 19-year-olds, who from the age of 12, 13 have been watching pornography.
As you do.
As they do, because that's what's available
12?
to them. About 90% of 12-year-olds have now seen a porn
Maybe
film.
I might have been 5 when I started. A little younger.
About 90% of 12-year-olds are now watching pornography, and the problem is, when you're getting that much visual stimulation, it's very unlikely that you're then going to go from this visual wonderland on your screen into a real situation with one person who's just normal and get excited by that once you've seen all this crazy stuff online.
Okay, so that's where that's where he's going wrong.
Yeah.
He's going wrong.
Does he watch a lot of porn?
He does. his name is Sheets.
Right, Sheets.
Ed Sheets.
Ed Sheets.
His name's Ed Sheets.
Right, let's hope he doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said his last name.
No.
But he's totally cool with this.
Well, the first thing I would ask clients of mine, I've got a few like 18, 19, 20 who are in this situation, is are you able to masturbate without pornography? Are you able to...
God, oh my God. What are you supposed to do? Masturbate without the porn? Like
there's
this
something called an imagination.
In your mind?
Yes.
Okay.
What you put into your mind is as important as to what you're putting into your mouth. Right? So everything that
putting in your mouth with like cocks and stuff?
No, not cocks.
All right.
If you're at the point where you're impotent due to an addiction of pornography, then it's probably time to stop watching pornography and remove it from your life. And
that's going to be hard for anybody to do.
If you are somebody that's becoming extremely underwhelmed and you're no longer able to get a stiffy, it's time for you to remove the internet from your life for a little bit. People are finding it very difficult to stop for 10 minutes and not do that. Like, people can't just do nothing. And I say, don't just sit there, do nothing.
Do nothing. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. That's what he's going to do.
That's what I'm going to tell him to do. Yeah.
Right? Does this happen the other way around? Like, the women
like,
get
if I talk on a personal level, like I've watched pornography a lot.
You?
Yeah, a lot.
I wouldn't have thought that.
No, a lot.
I'd have thought she would have starred in them. The way she looks. She's hot, right? I'd have thought she'd have been in the porn movies, not watching them.
I'm not sure anyone would want that.
I might.
No, and I've been in a situation where I've lost the ability to enjoy myself in real situations, perhaps because of that. I've also been in a situation where it's shaped what I like because of what I've been watching.
Really?
Yeah, and I had to work on that and remove it from my life in order to feel...
normal.
Like have a loving situation, yeah.
But you're better now. You're taking porn out of your life, but you're still doing the porn, watching it.
If I'm honest, there's still times when I watch a porn film, but I always feel awful after. And it's always...
Because you feel like you're cheating on your partner, or...
No, well, because it's like everybody's got that thing where you watch a porn film and then 10 minutes after it's over, you're like, that was disgusting, why did I watch that?
I'll tell you what, every guy has this, and tell me if you disagree, people out there, but you've just been watching porn, you've done the nasty, and then there's that moment where you're finished, and you're kind of like,
yeah.
I feel bad now. I feel dirty.
Well, that's a neurological thing. That's because
really
the dopamine in your brain when you're looking at all those visuals on a screen sends the dopamine really, really, really high because there's all that visual stimulation, and then you turn it off and you're in a real situation and it's very underwhelming. Yeah. Women are now as young as 12, 13 posing in extremely sexual ways. They've sexualized Instagram.
What is with the Instagram?
Themselves. Yeah, it's a huge problem. These days, women are taking their clothes off for attention. When I was growing up, women took their clothes off for money. Now, we've gone backwards.
Oh my God, yeah, it's not even for money.
Yeah,
they're not making any money. They're just making friends.
Yeah, they're not even being paid. They're not even making friends.
Don't make no sense. Don't be fooled out there by these girls on Instagram that got hundreds and thousands of followers. Yeah. They're not making any money. They're just doing it for attention.
Because these days women are validated by how they look. It's
Exactly.
If
If you've seen the new series, it's on Netflix, Black Mirror. It's exactly like that. People just want to be liked so much. Everyone's just so insecure. They're just they're craving for likes.
Well, the more selfies you take and the more pictures you take,
Exactly.
the more insecure you become. It's a huge sign of
It's
insecurity.
a vicious cycle.
When I see a woman posing in her underwear, I don't think, wow, that's amazing. I think, bless her.
I happen to think, wow, that's amazing.
Think that's
But at the same time, I know it's not right. It's hard, you know. I'm battling against my own values, you know.
Yeah.
I hate when I go on Instagram or Snapchat. That's the new thing now, Snapchat.
I've never been on that.
Don't get involved in it.
I think I'm too old for Snapchat.
You're not too old, honey. She's not too old.
I think I'm too old for Snapchat.
She's not too old for nothing. She's good. She's good enough for porn. She's good enough for Snapchat. So all I'm seeing on it is girls posing. Video,
oh, really?
By the way. I'm just singing like Drake lyrics. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Started from the bottom, now my home team in here. That's all I'm seeing. They're just singing in front of the camera.
That's really
no
weird.
one else. I just cringe when I see it.
So weird.
Why don't guys do it as much? Do you think guys do it just as bad as girls?
Well, I'm a bit concerned about the men because now you've got like the metrosexual.
Right.
I mean, you're talking to the wrong person here because I like a man to be a man.
You like the manly man.
Yeah, I'm not
she likes me.
Yeah.
You want to be with a guy like me. You got a man in your life?
Yeah, I kind of.
It's a shame. He wouldn't mind us being in the bed like this, though, right?
No,
cool.
he wouldn't bat an eyelid. No, he's
okay, that's fine.
chilled.
That's fine.
He's a man's man. He's not wearing like shoes that make a louder noise than mine. Metrosexual. Do you know what
like
I
the
mean?
heels, though.
Like I always say, never date a man that shoes make a louder noise than you do when you're walking down the street.
Oh, you don't want that. No. You don't want that. Okay.
But I think something interesting that maybe men aren't aware is the dick pic generation.
Oh my God.
That my friends who are single and on Tinder are
never
showing
send
me
a dick pic.
Dick pics, right? Like I have never in my life heard a woman gone, oh, I've got to get off the phone and enjoy myself to this wonderful dick pic that I've just been.
I don't get it myself.
It's never happened. I don't think a woman has ever received a picture of a dick and gone, oh, I'm just gonna have
what
to
a beautiful dick that is.
I'm just gonna have to take 5 minutes looking at that. Like
no.
What is going
dicks
on?
Dicks are pretty.
I don't know if gay men like to see dick, but I can't really respond. I can't really speak for them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But I can speak for the female, straight female. I've never met a woman, and me and my friends talk extremely open about what we're like sexually. Never met a woman that enjoyed receiving a dick pic ever.
There you go.
Ever.
Let's put it to rest now.
Yeah. So Tinder boys,
this is
stop
the end.
Sending dick pics. It's not turning us on. Stop
Tinder.
it.
Oh God, that's another subject.
Tinder
right
world.
there.
Well, that's what my friends are on, and they just get dick pics. And actually, my friend the other day, she went, "Oh, it's so nice. I'm chatting to this guy, and he hasn't sent a dick pic. He hasn't mentioned that. How lovely." And then he disappeared, but different story. But how lovely that he was the first guy that she'd spoken to that didn't, within a few minutes, and here's my picture of my penis. Penises aren't that.
I don't know why you do that. To me, that would just show that you got no game. Even guys look down at their own penises and go, "Oh God, this thing's ugly."
Like I get it. We all like to I get it.
To be naughty.
Yeah, but
the dick pics, nah,
maybe
not so much.
unless you're asked, I wouldn't perhaps send.
Yeah,
someone
don't just go straight in with the dick pic. Don't be like, "Hi, dick pic." No. Continue with the tit pics though. They can still come, right?
I think
they look better than dicks.
Two people, I think maybe they do look. I think men quite maybe enjoy seeing a picture of a woman's breast. I just don't think women particularly enjoy seeing pictures
I've never really
of a
got
penis.
The dick pic.
But if you want to send a picture of your breast in private to somebody, that's your choice.
Sex therapist Emiliana, telling you exactly how it is. Give more, love more.
I would say give more, yeah.
Stop with the dick pics.
Secret to living is giving.
Yeah. Cut the porn out of your life.
Stop looking at photographs of people. They don't look anything like that. And it's just not necessary. And you could be spending your time doing a lot more wonderful things.
Perfect. Well, Emiliana, I'm so glad that you joined me in your bed without your boyfriend in the house. Because it could have been bad. And we talked about some great stuff. And, thank you. I've been ManLikeSuper. This is Bill Emiliana. And, suck a bag of dicks.
My nephew who's 14 and so like, where are you sitting? Like he's going through that, and it's just hilarious having him on loudspeaker talking about women. He just hates me because and like they all say dank, that's the word that 14-year-olds say, it's well dank. So I keep ringing him, I go, what's dank today? And he's like, oh no, please leave me alone, like go
what's
away,
dank?
You're not cool. Yeah, and it's just brilliant.
Call him now.
Him on loudspeaker. I don't think he's
Call him on loudspeaker. I want to hear him say dank. I want to hear your cousin say dank.
My nephew.
Your nephew, sorry. I don't know.